Hey everyone, this is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest once again for another smoke show, possibly smokeless again. But I try to keep my spirits up when I do these shows. Saying that I'm not very controversial, well, at least not as controversial as I used to be. Um, but Uh, let's uh let's go and get some context going first. But before I do that, let me shout out to the ones who are already in the chat. Thank you for being here, and anyone that comes in or if you're part of the replay gang, please hit that like button. Uh, and if it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button because I don't know, YouTube just wants to seem to keep me around 3970. I've had at least 20 people sub in the past, I don't know, month. And for some reason, YouTube just keeps taking them away from me. I do understand that some people do legitimately unsub the channel. They do. I unsubbed a couple this past week myself. Uh, but I mean, just in case that isn't the case, just if you are a sub here, make sure that you're still sub to this channel. I mean, ain't no country for a black man these days, and I think that if you're a black man on this panel, I mean on this platform, I think you should understand that. So let me shout out to people in the chat. We got Christopher the Conqueror. What's good? We got Forever Blessed. What's going on? We got Shatterstar Games. We got Gone from Milk. Said shout out to the replay gang and those in the chat. All right, let me also shout out in the membership. You know, Yeah, if you notice, there's a name that I say tonight, or there's a name that I said last night that I didn't say tonight. I don't know if people are paying that close attention, but I don't know. Some of the memberships are going away. I guess I'm not everybody's taste. So, shout out to the members: Greg, Aaron P, Phil, Brad, Gone for Milk, Indigo Flow, D Rock Den, American Negro News, Mister Me Too, Barry Little, Yamcha 11, Black Pearl, Andre 420, Blacklight Revelations 2, Revelator, the Spirit of Variance, the Builder's Table, and a Sword of Seed. All right, so to the 16 that are remaining as members, thank you for your support from month to month. And if you want to become a member, it's $2.99 per month, less than the average super chat. Uh, so I mean, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but it's there for you. So he said, "Yeah, you never got me that quick into memberships." LOL. Okay. All right. So yeah, I hear the word grifter being thrown around a lot. So let me go ahead and add some context to this. What's up, RPM? Good to see you. Yeah. All right. So I hear grifter being thrown around a lot. Uh, Basically, we're talking about some fake people. Fake folks. People who try to convince you of certain things that are not possible, and you end up turning your money over for it. So, uh, my the first grifter I ever point out is probably the mega church preacher. Like your Kenneth Copelands and your Creflo Dollars, TD Jakes, people like that. But what they're saying is on social media that grifting is an actual problem, especially in these YouTube spaces, and especially inside the Black manosphere. So we got a super chat from RPM. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Yeah, here you go. Get some wacky D and sunshine going too. So thank you very much for that super chat support, RPM. Really appreciate that. Uh, and we got Marcus Romero Productions, MRP in the building. Was good. Thank you for coming through. So say a grifter is a con artist. So basically, what they're saying is that any content creator that you run across that you like frequenting is somehow a con artist because stuff like this happens. Like super chat and such. It's not that I'm trying to be as genuine as possible because I believe that something that was kind of a detriment to my content strategy was the fact that I was being genuine and I was not being a fake person. And there's a lot of people that some of you guys watch that are fake people. But who am I to point those people out? It is for me when I do it to such a poignant level to the point where it'll be seen as sour grapes, and that's not that's not something that that's not a good look for me. So, all right, so let me read this definition. A grifter is a con artist, someone who swindles people out of money through fraud. If there's one type of person you don't want to censor, it's a grifter, someone who cheats others out of money. Grifters are also known as chiselers, defrauders, gougers, scammers, swindlers, and flim flam men. Oh yeah, make sure that just for from a psychology standpoint in Western culture that you have to associate that with men. Because there's no such thing as a female grifter, Kamala Harris. Uh, so yeah, so they say that there's a problem in this space with grifting. Look, I'm not against anybody's content strategy. I do have the right to, however, disagree with things that are being said on this platform, just like anybody has the right to disagree with whatever I see on this platform, which is why I do smoke shows. Why I do smoke shows. But anybody that has watched this show from week to week understand and know that I do not get any smoke. And I guess it's because I haven't been enough of a grifter or, a content strategist. Yeah. I mean, the authenticity is something that people just for some reason they don't like. They want to see you become a sideshow. They want to see you become a I don't know, soft shoe for the audience or something like that. Something like that. But the thing is though, I guess I don't pay too much attention to these so-called grifters or whatever. I mean, because I refuse to ever like I don't know, you know, punch down on my supposed brethren like that and act like that I'm just against any money that you can get in this world because I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, man. The money that I've received from you guys, whether it's a membership or or a super chat or a cash app, it's been very helpful to me. I mean, it's been very very helpful. I don't care what people say about your contribution. Some people are just fucking hating because that's all they can do. That's all their lives mean is just hate, 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 hate. So I'm not gonna be that hater. I'm not gonna be that guy who gets mad at someone just because they found a way to make some money without, applying for a job or, getting it how the white man says get it or whatever. Because I don't know. It's like for some people, being a slave at a job is more acceptable than coming on YouTube. I mean, I'm not saying that all jobs are slavery because some of y'all be sitting on y'all fat or narrow asses and y'all make a bunch of money. And I don't have anything against that either. I don't have against that either. So why would I call anybody a grifter because they make a little money and I want to make a little money myself on this platform? I'm serious, man. I'm serious. I mean, uh, it's nice. I would say to have a it's nice to have an audience. It's nice to have people who are dedicated. It's also nice to make a little money. You know, and I'm determined. I'm determined to do it through my authentic self. So, I mean, you really can't call me a grifter at the end of the day. I'm very transparent with you guys. And my transparency will increase gradually through time because here's the thing. I believe that you guys deserve to know the truth, you know. And I'll just give you a lot of the truth, but I'm gonna give it to you in bits and pieces. Sometimes you got to know who you're supporting. And when I'm in a position to, all will be revealed. But I never tried to come up here and I never tried to trick anybody. I never tried to lie to you guys. I never tried to give you an unrealistic scenario. I never told the black man that nothing is his fault. I never told the black woman that everything is her fault. Never done any of these things. But as a black man, I'm always gonna have a critic, an enemy, a hater. Speaking of haters, serial disliker struck before the broadcast. So I'm gonna play this public service announcement, and I will be back with you guys very
A
shortly.
warning. A warning. 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 If you hear something that makes you upset on the broadcast, true, opinion, or otherwise, you are free to sign off or go to another channel. If you can't, please contact the displayed number below to seek help. Trolling and hate watching is more serious than you think. Now back to our scheduled broadcast.
All right, so we got hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power in the building. What's good? Not good to see you, my brother. We got Gone for Milk said authenticity doesn't pay. No, afraid not. If I came up here acting like a sideshow, a dumpster fire, or a cartoon character, hey, probably have I don't know, probably have more people for you people for the people in the live chat to exchange with. But we're gonna have to settle for this for now until I can think of something. Yeah. Oh, Phil Brad. Oh, you weren't the first one tonight. Shoot, the early bird, Christopher the Conqueror, and that was made after I started up the live. Serial disliker literally sits in a dark room waiting for Big K to start the show. No, waiting for me to schedule a show. I mean, when I schedule these shows, this is when these people strike or that person strikes. I mean, it is what it is. For anybody that doesn't like, this is why I have this smoke show. I mean, it ain't necessarily Anton Daniel's smoke show where he'll have like 1,000 people watching, and then somebody can get their shine on in front of a bunch of people or whatever, and complain and moan about what a black man is saying. It's just it's me. Just I'm sort of a cool guy that can you know say the right things and motherfuckers get upset. But I guess lately I haven't said the right things. So, hmm. I mean, I can't do things like jump on the old man all the time. Everybody does that. I can't sit up there and go after the SBE guys, the guys that's always saying, "Oh, SBE, 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 SBE," because they try to number shame you. I mean, for me, it's like it's a one on one. You know, it's one me against one them. I could give a damn about their audience. But I mean, I come before you guys today humble. I do. I come before you guys today humble in saying that yes, this smoke show has not been a very good content strategy because no one's here to give me smoke. No one, I don't believe like anyone has any true animosity toward me. I don't even think Fat Boy has any true animosity toward me. I think he's playing a character, you know. So I got to find a way to drum up some true animosity. And I don't like doing things that are work, you know, that are scripted, that are pre-planned. Well, what's another word for it? Fake. Uh yeah, that because if I started being a fake person and then I started making a lot of money off of it, that's grifting. Just like Black Lives Matter. The intent was to get legislation passed to protect black people from being killed in the streets. Nah, nah, that's not what you were doing. So you got a little smoke last week, no? Yeah, that was kind of a troll. Talk about politics, religion, or black women. Politics, like you know what? You know what? It's like I'm already growing tired of the Kamala Harris conversations that people keep having because on one end you got people saying that she's not black, and on the other end you got people who's complaining about the people who saying she's not black, which is pretty ironic because the same people that complain about you know, well, how's she not black? How's she not black? They accepted Joe Biden negating their blackness. Man said, don't forget race at RPM. Talk about race too. Yeah. So anyway, mm, however catastrophic impact X83rd power is, I give the hot to a girl to business. She kind of bony though, man. I mean, that's just me though. She kind of bony, man. I don't like girls that are too bony. Uh, yeah. Well, some hater out there right now. You supposed to like no girl, but your wife. What about your wife? Yeah, niggas. You know how niggas are. To religion, I grew up Catholic, and that is always a dumpster fire whenever I say it. Tell anybody that because the first thing they want to go to is, "Oh, did you get touched by a priest?" See, that way you get some smoke from me. uh, Man, black women, yeah, that's pretty easy. If you stay on them, you will get a crowd. You'll get a crowd of a lot of dudes and a few women. Yeah, ask the guy with the three letters for a name. Yeah, which is sad. Which is sad. It's sad how I lost some people's support. It really is sad how that happened. And none of them are going to ever come over here and explain why. None of them will. None of them. They'd rather sit in the same fucking cubby hole and suck each other off. She bony. Well, I give it a bone crusher special. Okay. She gonna do some hawk tour. Okay, yeah, she probably professional with that. But for somebody to cut down my support or well, cut down support for me without me at least telling my side of the story, there's a bunch of folks that got a good cussing out coming. So for those people, don't come to this fucking smoke show because I'm gonna make it the smoke show if you do. It's ridiculous, man. But this is why I have these shows. So I can't tell anybody not to come. But that's just a fair warning. I'd rather have an Olivia Holt give me the hawk tour than the ran through looking home. Oh boy. Said hawk tool spit on that thing. All right. So got 21 folks watching. Hit that live button. Hit the like button. I'm sorry. On the way in. If you haven't hit that like button, what are you waiting for? Just like the guy, on the Everest college commercials. What are you waiting for? And I got two more dislikes. And I got two dislikes from the previous show that just happened. Somebody didn't like what I said about, hey, you know what? If you're gonna pull your fucking support, you little bitch, then you can explain it to me. I mean, you can go run and hide, you can run behind a skirt, you can run behind a bitch, like most of you guys do. I'm dead ass fucking serious. But what can I do being mad from a Wi-Fi connection? What really can I do? Those people turn their backs and start to act like little bitches that's trying to cope with each other and lean on each other's shoulders and what that guy said make me sad. Please tell me something. All right, so let me drop this link. If you're not here to give me smoke, wait on hitting the link. Wait. Wait to hit the link if you're not here to give me smoke. Wait. Mm, yeah, but if there's somebody out of the 20 people watching right now that wants to give me smoke, come up. Come up. Hit the link. I ain't going nowhere, at least for not another hour. Let me read some of these comments. People that cut you off in a moment's notice were never a supporter to begin with. You know what? Think about who used to be here that's not here anymore. Think who used to be here, who's not here anymore, that you should see here on a regular fucking basis. Salute to the members who stood the test of time. Definitely. Definitely. Greg, Phil, Brad, Aaron P, Indigo Flow, Gone for Milk. You guys have been here a while, and the other members too. I think I have the benefit of being around for so long that I've seen a lot of people change up based on who others like. If I support your content, it's just no matter who doesn't like it. Long live the habitual line steppers. Long live. Man, say hear that chaos. Wait. To my chaos rain. Judge Dre came here a couple weeks ago. Weather's off somewhere. That other one, I'm not going to even say his name. Salute Kev. Many black women made a huge mistake in pushing the mantra of we got to get behind Kamala because she is a black woman. Now black and white people are putting out her flip flopping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Now, if anybody got anything to say about Gone for Milk's comment right here, the link is in the chat. And the way I responded to it, the link is in the chat. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna give you the old adage, and this is an adage I kind of made up about 3 or 4 years. Most black men are simps. They'll try to play this role like they're a player, a prophet, a soothsayer. uh, a man of means. They're a cartoon character. They'll play all these roles. But at the end of the day, the common denominator with most black men is simping. It's simping. I can prove it to any of the guys that you guys name. Not so much weather. I like weather. Yeah. There are others that used to support and are not here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Some things happen in the background. Some things I can't talk about. until a later time. I'm gonna keep things interesting here. Women, period, shouldn't vote. Ooh, you might stir up some feelings with that one. Uh, I was gonna say, Kev, this smoke show Sunday. Fuck all that. Call the ass out. Motherfuckers won't pull up with smoke with you, then give the smoke you got for them. LOL. Mm. I try not to come out to this conclusion, but this election cycle was the last straw. Okay. I mean, it's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. And I don't believe that you guys should really put one candidate over the other. I'm going to go ahead and say this, though, as controversy. Trump is more real than Kamala. I mean, whether you want to think that's real stupid, real dumb, real racist, the common denominator is real. When you got somebody that goes in front of a black crowd and does a stereotypical black accent, yeah, it's just like y'all falling for this okey doke, and it's sad to see. So they don't even flinch at the fact that Kamala Harris was responsible for so many. Because you got to understand, this community does not like black men or black boys. We got to be like I said, we got to be the biggest suckers. We got to be the biggest simps. Like we got to be them Roland Martin, DL Hughley types, them Willie D types. We got to be those guys in order to be passable, at least. Black Light Revelations 2. Rob, what's good? What is good? Thank you for being a member, along with the other members that are in this chat. Yeah, they walk into the dark with their eyes wide open. Yeah. Said it's all messed up like the opening ceremony at they tried to say that was some type of feast of Dian, whatever that Greek god is. And then like the big one in a tweet talking about some more we parody in the Last Supper. Yeah, all of it's messed up. All of it's messed up. You know what else I think is messed up? How Simone Biles just keeps getting flack from women online. Like her husband wore her gold medal and people going off about it. There's a bunch of miserable ass stank bitches. Oh, you should get rid of Jonathan Owens. Oh, what are you wearing that gold medal for? You didn't earn it. Oh. Get the fuck out of here. They've been on Simone Biles like ever since that man said that he was the prize. They've been on Simone Biles. You should break up with him, girl. You need to get rid of him. That's Mr. Simone Biles. I was like, oh boy. RPM said I'll vote Trump over Kamala and Biden any day. Me too. Trump is more authentic because he isn't a career politician. Being an actor is part of the job. Revelated the spirit of variance. What's good? What's good? Black Light Revelations 2. Kamala Harris has shown no proof of how she learned to make greens, whom she cooked greens for, or how she became a Baptist. Oh, boy. Yeah. She also supports marijuana legalization because she got Jamaican in her. And Daddy Harris didn't like that too much. How could we be associated with weed? Rastafarian. Like that's how. Just like they associate black folks in America with fried chicken and watermelon. Shit. And that's not good. I'm not saying that is something that's supposed to be good. Man said Rolanda Martina, aka vote like a black woman. Yeah, that's insult for him to wear that t-shirt. He's insulting himself as a black man, and it's insulting to black men because what he's really saying, low key, is black men don't have the discernment to make a good decision voting. If he'd have said vote like a black person, that would have been far more acceptable. What the hell is that simp shit supposed to mean? Oh, well, I just got through saying it. Most black men are simps. Rolanda Martin and Vanita Jones. Yeah, Vanita is correct. This country still has a like, stop, nigga. Black Pearl, what's good? Shatterstar Games. Yeah, greens in a tub. Like, where they do that at? Shit. I thought they clean greens in the kitchen sink, just like my grandmother used to. Just like my other grandmother used to. Just like my mom used to. Used to clean greens. Not no fucking bad. Get the Maybe some places they do that shit. Maybe some. Detroit 313 was good. Another simp example. Uncle Luke pathetic. Oh, Uncle Luke and turned simp. See, that's what usually happens with old rappers like Willie D, Bun B, now Uncle Luke. I mean, they spent so many years being the problem. Then when they get older, no, oh man, you gotta do this. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shoot. Bald headed hoes, pussy got me dizzy. Two Live Crews entire catalog. Kamala's collard greens are unseasoned. Mac and cheese runny and bland with the chicken broiled and not fried, halfway undercooked. I like some broiled chicken. I mean, my grandmother used to, but she used to season that shit just right, though. And her mac and cheese was cheesy. And her collard greens were good tasting and clean. Shit like that. Gregory Scotland. Welcome, Miss Michaela Montgomery. Michaela Montgomery? Who is that? Or is that a joke that I'm missing out on? Say Michaela Montgomery. Michaela Montgomery. Okay. Oh, that was the black woman that spoke at the Trump rally that had this scathing tear down of Kamala Harris. I have yet to watch it, but I did read something about it. So, all right, 32 in the building. Press that like button. Couple of you. So let me see. Let me see if my dislikes have increased yet. It was at 3. Let me see. Oh, it's still at 3. Okay, 22 likes though. So if you haven't pressed like, hit that like button. Better yet, are black women worried about World War III and Putin is about to start? Oh yeah, I heard about that too. World War III is upon us. Simone Biles is smart. She's not taking any advice from childless cat women, but or women with multiple kids by different dudes that stay on the internet all day bitching and moaning about stupid shit. Girl, you don't need him, girl. Why you so happy? Oh boy. Christopher the Conqueror. Black women hate Simone Biles because she is number one, is beautiful, 2, successful, 3, wears natural hair, and 4, married a successful black man. So they want to break up their marriage. Yeah, come be miserable like me. uh, boy, I tell you. LMAO greens in the bathtub. What the fuck? Maybe it's man. Maybe it is a Jamaican thing. Man, you ever seen them Asian food videos where they be cooking outside? Man, let me tell you something. I'll never forget the time that I seen a video where someone was making shit soup. I said it was one of them Asian countries. I was like, you guys are gross as fuck. You guys are built different. Willie D trying to make up for let a hoe be a hoe. Yeah, I mean shit. I mean Willie D, he's a girl dad. He's a girl dad. He had a daughter. Therefore, he started to regret all the stuff he said about women in rap songs. Kamala Harris is the type to make coleslaw you can drink with a straw. Ew. Says she trying too hard. She doing way too much, and people are eating that shit up. They eating it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that shit. You got even got black men snapping their fingers in the air talking about some yas. Kamala Harris, yas. That's a black woman. Let me tell you something. I was sitting with two older gentlemen a couple weeks ago, and they kept talking about how it was some type of racist kind of thing, something that fixed in racism that black male athletes are being set up to be hooking up with white women. And I didn't disagree. I didn't disagree. They just know the right parties they can go to. It was just that for me, the hypocrisy came from both of them are staunch Democrats. Both of them will vote blue no matter who. So if you have such a thought process for a black male athlete that marries a white woman, where's the thought process for Kamala Harris, who's supposedly black? You will get every response except the right one. The Jamaican delegation disavows that statement. LOL. Nightish, what's good? Salute and hope the smoke show is going well at Black Men Being Brutally Honest. We will see. The night is still young. Kamala Harris is type to say 8 ball is legal, then lock you up for having one. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Take it. We ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing. Then get on the phone. Here they come. Taking advice on how not to be miserable from miserable women is insane. Yeah. Women give each other horrible advice because it's emotionally based. It's emotionally based. She got black women in Sims eating out the palm of her hands. Why? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about Trump? That's why. You rather have Trump? Trump gonna put her back in slavery. I say, why did he do that in 2016? Simone honors her husband. Black women don't like that. Many black women don't like Fantasia for some. Yeah, Fantasia. Tashina Arnold. Even at one point, Cardi B. Oh, they happy about Cardi B getting a divorce. They getting a divorce and I think she pregnant too. God damn. I mean, fellas, she's single. She made a whole statement about choking on the D. Oh boy. Let's see. Andre 420. What's going on? Good to see you, brother. A space fixture. You are a space fixture, rather. If Kamala wants to get in touch with her Indian roots, she need to take out those dusty Converse and put those feet on the street with some tiki marsala on the bottom. She got gone from milk, Indian street cooker style. Man, I be watching them Indian street cooker videos too, man. They be making all kinds of shit with their bare hands, flying insects all around, jumping on the food and shit. And them motherfuckers are still eat that shit. I guess I'm too Americanized, you know. World War III is starting sooner. Maybe Russians are targeting on entirely East Coast while U.S. were sent about 4,000 armies. Ooh. Gone for milk. Her Indian roots don't claim her. That's why the stock market just dead on the water. Judge Joe Brown exposed her. Who did Judge Joe Brown expose? Kamala? Vivek from her people. He broke it down accurately, I'd say. Okay. She been ran through more than a Holland tunnel. She will melt the Ew. Oh my God. Shit. So all right. We got, like I said, I got 30 in the building. Hopefully you guys are pressing like. Action Jackson. All right. Jericho Jackson. Wolverine versus Hulk movie dropping February 2025. They saying that's way too soon. Probably more like February 2026. I mean, if it is dropping February 2025, it was a secret project. Hulk would bury Wolverine. You talking about some unbridled strength and power versus aggressive healing factor and an unbreakable skeleton. Yeah, the perfect combination for a fight. Yeah. Yeah. Hugh Jackman said like when he originally retired from the role of Wolverine that he wanted the last Wolverine film that he did to be him versus the Hulk. But you know what? For contractual reasons, they couldn't put that together. Now they can put it together because the agreement with Marvel and Universal is they can use the Hulk, but they only can use him in like team up films or films starring another hero. You know, they can't use him for a solo film. Judge Joe Brown bringing smoke on Kamala and Tina Turner. Yeah, because he said Tina Turner wasn't a complete angel. You know, whenever it comes to like abuse and a man administering the abuse, they don't care what the woman does. No one does. She could be the worst piece of shit on the planet, but if her man is smacking her around, she gonna be the biggest victim. So Hulk is an idiot, fucking 20 IQ. Hulk ain't doing anything but being a fourth stooge. Man, let me tell you something. I would rather have that idiot Hulk that says Hulk the strongest there is and tearing up shit than what Mark Ruffalo has done to the character. And what Disney really has done to the character is make Hulk into everybody's bitch. I do not appreciate that at all. I want to see an enraged Hulk tearing up shit. That's what I want. Hulk is an actual short bus hero, fucking remedial. The Hulk versus Wolverine is straight murder. Wolverine will still. Let me tell you, but Wolverine is one of the Hulk's greatest rivals, though. Blue Marvel 9, what's good? Said brutally honest, what's up, brother? Just saw Judge Joe Brown video. He broke that Kamala situation down to the T. Shit, you think I could react to that without getting a strike? I guess they hurried up because Jackman getting older for the. Yeah, Jackman is old as fuck. I said they might as well go ahead and let Henry Cavill replace him. They're saying that Tina tried to shoot Robbie Jackson. I don't think it's Robbie. I think it was Randy. Randy Jackson over some petty stuff. How do you feel about Red Hulk coming to the MCU now? They're gonna fuck him up. He's gonna be missing a power. It probably won't even be cosmic rays. It like Red Hulk was created through cosmic rays and gamma energy. He probably won't even be. It probably won't even be cosmic rays. You know, I don't. He probably won't even have the power where the madder he gets, the hotter his skin gets. Cause see, with Green Hulk, it's the madder he gets, the stronger he gets. With Red Hulk, he doesn't get stronger, but his skin starts getting just red hot. It's just really, really hot. And you know, he starts emitting like, but he get like, but Red Hulk is strong as fuck too, though. He probably upon his debut, he probably beat the shit out of damn Bruce Banner Hulk, unless Bruce Banner Hulk stopped playing. I'm excited for the Red Hulk. The jury's out because of what Marvel has done lately, what Disney Marvel has done, especially in Phase 4. So I'll reserve judgment. I will probably end up going to see the film anyway. Red Hulk or Doomsday? Doomsday, definitely. Doomsday is a prehistoric Kryptonian. Like he's the caveman of Kryptonians, and basically he has Superman's power with unbridled savagery. So, yeah, Doomsday would definitely win that fight. Hulk was an OG Avenger, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, and who was the other one? Uh, I want to say Iron Man. I want to say Iron Man. Uh, yeah, thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Doctor Doom. Whew. Yeah, you got the man that was the centerpiece of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was the movie that kicked it off, and he's coming back as a villain. Yeah, the die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. That motherfucker is both. It just might work. I would have loved to see another. I would have loved to see another actor given the shot though to be Doctor Doom. But I wonder how they're gonna spin this because they said that he became Doctor Doom in the comic or something like that. So Doomsday would whoop Red Hulk. He'll do more than whoop him. He'd kill him. Shoot, Red Hulk is dope as fuck though. Yeah, yeah, he's dope. Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, he dope. But he ain't gonna beat Doomsday. Doomsday is a cryptandothol. Yeah, yeah, that's the way of putting it. What up, Red Pill? Look at that avatar. Oh my god, Iron Man is my guy. Doctor Doom is one of those villains who isn't a true villain. You talking about the King of Latveria? Yeah, he's a hell of a villain actually. I mean, his badass coming back to life, and the same thing that killed you, you're impervious to now. They just bought back RDJ because he's creatively bankrupt. Yeah, 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 yeah. Many did say it was a lazy move because the MCU is getting desperate because all of the woke content they made basically fucked up the MCU. I guess replacing Kang and Doctor Doom is going to be a Tony Stark variant that became evil in the God of Time plot. Kang had Iron Man will have since he builded a time machine before. Okay. True villains never work with heroes unless it's to save themselves. Doom will work with motherfuckers. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Since you put it that way. But I will say God Doom is a motherfucker. All right. So content strategy grifting. All right. So would they rather have me being fake and making money or being real and making no money? A lot of people will make the choice of faking it and making money. And how much can we blame those folks for doing that? Dr. Doom, Putin, IMO Doom is dude trying to protect his assets. He's not one of those villains who goes around disturbing shit for no reason. But if you fuck with Doom, he will get, yeah. Doom is one of the most devastating entities in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not no 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 not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in Marvel period. Marvel Comics period. Yeah, one of the most prolific characters. Okay, so it's been about 51 minutes. Solution probably the Immortal Hulk. Okay, Immortal Hulk, not Immoral Hulk. I'm sure you meant Immortal Hulk. Yeah, Immortal Hulk was a badass comic book run. Not bad as in awful. I'm talking about badass as in it was really good. It was one of the few good products that Marvel Comics put out in the past few years. It's like everything else has just been shit. American Negro News, what's going on? Yeah. So yeah, because Immortal Hulk, what they do is he would die, but every time he would die, he'd be resurrected. Like he would go through something like called the Green Door, and he'd come right back to life. The Roger Report, long live my brother. Say long live the habitual line steppers. Roger Report is Monday through Friday mornings. He drops content on a regular basis. If you're not subbed to him, go ahead and sub right now. Let's get that brother to 4,000 subs. Uh, Maestro Hulk is my favorite. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't. They kind of screwed up his origin when they wrote his origin comic because I had the impression that he killed all the Marvel superheroes and just took their spot. No, he did. And I was like, that really doesn't do very much for me. But I do like Maestro as a character as well. Do you think they ever use Hulk's son Scar? They already did. They did it in the last episode of She Hulk, and uh uh they about to fuck Scar up too. Like they no. What they need to do is they need to retcon that immediately because Scar is badass on his own. They had that motherfucker on the last episode of She Hulk looking softer than wet tissue. I was not very pleased about that, and I saw an image of it. And it's like I was like, hell no, this motherfucker looked like a fucking. Let me see. Let me show you a picture of Scar. She Hulk Scar. All right, let me show y'all this real quick. See, since Action Jackson wanted to ask this question, let me go ahead and show y'all this real quick. Look at that. That's how Scar came into the MCU. Like, what the fuck is that on his head? Like, does that look anywhere near the Scar in the comic book? Let me let me show you Scar son. Show y'all something different. Now, this is the Scar in the comic books. I don't know what the fuck that is right there, but the second image, but this is Scar in the comic books. Badass. Oh, okay, they got a picture of bitch Scar right here. Like BITCH Scar right here. And you got real Scar right here. Real Scar that will kill a motherfucker. You know, fought a wild dying planet. Yeah, but when they bring him to the MCU, they make him even more of a bitch than damn Mark Ruffalo Hulk. Scar and Hero Collar. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. So there's a question. Detroit 313, Captain Marvel, Doomsday. I have to give it to Doomsday. Yeah, yeah, I agree with Gone for Milk. It would not even be close. The World War Hulk comics is still my favorite Hulk comic series. Yeah, yeah, mine too. I mean, he was dusting everybody. That man came. That man came back to Earth like fuck all of you. Even She Hulk. She Hulk tried to get in his face, and he was like, "Look, look, get out of my face. We gonna talk or we gonna fight." Then she tried to hit him. He hit her back, or he did something, and she looked up at him like, "God help us all." Hey. She's like, "Hell no, I am not fucking with this Hulk right here." Shoot. You're damn right. Leave Scott the fuck alone. Well, they already fucked him up. What they probably gonna do is they're probably gonna put him in Young Avengers. They're probably gonna make him they're probably gonna make him Alphabet. I want to see a Brainiac Nimrod collab. Let's get these heroes up out of the paint and get rid of the whack villains. Yeah, Juggernaut versus Doomsday. I say as a tie, slightly Doomsday will win. If it's Sidorak possessed Juggernaut, he might have a chance, but I'll still give that to Doomsday. I'll still give it to Doomsday. Yeah, Comic Scar is cool. They gave him a man bun in the MCU. Yeah, look how they massacred my boy. Yep, massacred the shit out of him. Who will finish the crossword puzzle faster, Hulk or Drax the Destroyer? Depending on what Hulk if you talking about this regular ass Green Hulk, nah. If you're talking about Professor Hulk or Doc Green Hulk, yeah, it'll be much faster than Drax the Destroyer. But if you're talking about Green Hulk, you probably looking at Drax as being the winner of that. And that is a complete fucking joke. Said thank God for the multiverse because there is still a Rage Hulk variant out there somewhere. If they want to depict them, shoot. I mean, they showed a Rage Hulk variant in Deadpool versus Wolverine. I mean, they didn't exactly show him, but Bastion and Cyborg Superman is a collab for the ages. Oh yeah, Bastion. I'm just not learning about Bastion. What about Cosmic Hulk, which is a cybernetic version of the Hulk? Uh, Drax will win and take it would take a week. Yep. Yeah, that'll be a longer fight than Thrag versus Battle Beast. If you know anything about Invincible. The motherfuckers fought for 5 days injured. All right. LOL, Kev being nice. No version of Juggernaut is fucking with Doomsday. Not even Sidorak confused Juggernaut. You don't think he fuck with Doomsday? It's just the thing is like the strongest DC characters are much stronger than the strongest Marvel characters. Chinese Superman can match up Goku and Vegeta. Man, that look Superman versus Goku and like Superman versus Goku is a debate for the ages. A lot of people say Superman based on feats of strength and loosely based on pseudoscience that Superman will always beat Goku. It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say that Goku will beat Superman. But I always used to think that Saiyan Saga Goku could match up Superman because see by then they were all planet busters. Like they could, if Vegeta can at his lowest power level in the series can blow up a planet with a finger blast. There's not too many fictional characters fucking with them at the point they are now. Ray Hama the Hama Force, what's good? Divine Spawn could take some Marvel and DC folk. Yep, I agree with that. Spawn is a very strong character. Everyone has a decent cameo in Deadpool 3. Hulk cameo was 3 seconds and showed the back of his head. LOL. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, they also showed his reflection in Wolverine's blades, which is an homage to a comic book cover from years ago. When Todd McFarlane was drawing Hulk, he made the gray Hulk look real ugly and scary looking. And he actually fought Wolverine, and Wolverine about won that fight. See, the gray Hulk is a weaker version of the Hulk, but it's still super strong. I don't know, Action Jackson. I would love for Goku. I would love for Goku to be able to definitively beat Superman, but I don't know. Like fully perfected Ultra Instinct is very strong, but Superman has just done so much shit to the point where there's not really any fictional characters that can really beat Superman without a hack. Only Marvel's actual top tier characters can fuck with Doomsday. Like who? Like who? Thanos can't. Shoot, Sentry, Dark Sentry might have a chance. Uh, who else? Not even Cosmic Spider-Man. Silver Surfer might. I don't know. Comics aren't really fair though. Shit be absurd as fuck. DBZ planet scaling too, to be honest. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, the absurdities. Marvel got more realistic heroes and scenarios. DC has a lot of alien and fantasy scenarios, which should naturally make them have an advantage over the majority of human characters that Marvel has. Realistic matchups would be like Daredevil versus Batman. Agreed. Your thoughts on the new Fantastic Four being in a futuristic 1960s utopian Jetsons vibes environment it's more to me it's more like of Marvel going off the rails with characters instead of being straight up with it. I hope that when they do the Fantastic Four, that I like that movie better than the original two Fantastic Four films. I know it's probably not going to be hard being better than that Fantastic Four film where Michael B. Jordan was the Human Torch and Miles Teller was Mr. Fantastic. Like that film was, I don't know what, like they. I heard they changed directors in the middle of production because the first director always used to come in drunk, and it just that it was so many plot holes. It was like the movie was just tough to fucking follow. It was tough to follow, and the way they did Doctor Doom, I was just like, stop. Like sometimes you ain't gotta fix what's not broken. So what they're telling the first two Fantastic Four films where Chris Evans was the Human Torch, they were kind of campy. They were they were fun watches, but they could have been a lot better. That Fantastic Four film with Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller, hell no, hell no. So the one with Pedro Pascal, hopefully, will be a lot better. Marvel is desperate and racist. Yeah, because it's like this. You're all about diversity, equity, and inclusion at Disney, but you're approving posters in China that cover the faces of black characters. So all that diversity, equity, inclusion stuff, that's just crap and hypocrisy when I think about Disney. They said Wesley Snipes called out Marvel on how they're trying to eliminate black men from the picture. Yeah, Jonathan Majors, who would win, Namor or Master Mode? Hmm. I would say Namor the Submariner would beat Master Mode. I mean, Namor the Submariner has brute strength. I mean, Master Mode has like uncanny adaptability, but depending on the environment, I'll say it like that. Depending on the environment, if it's a water environment, Master Mode would be soaked. Deadpool, bro. Deadpool. Catwoman is quick, but no, I'm gonna have to say Deadpool. Amalgam Comics, yeah, they combined characters. Yeah, I remember that. I thought it was cool because they combined Solomon Grundy and the Hulk. They combined Superman and Captain America, Superboy and Spider Man, Wonder Woman and Storm, Doctor Fate and Doctor Strange. They combined them. Yeah, they combined a lot. Okay, they also combined Wolverine and Batman. Yeah, I remember how cool that was. And around that time, they came out with the 2099 comic line in Marvel too. They had a Spider-Man 2099 who was featured in the last Sony uh, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales. That Miguel, that it's kind of a Spider-Man and kind of he's kind of vampirical as well. They also got Doom 2099 too. Let's see, Doom 2099, which yeah, all these 2099 comics takes place in the year 2099. So yeah, the Doctor Doom that was in 2099 was the same Doctor Doom from the regular continuity. They also had a Hulk 2099 as well. Let's see. Well, Amalgam Comics didn't last that long. Let's see. All right, Mr. What's good? What's good? What's going on? Ashley Jackson. That thing be smoking cigars and drinking. That shit gonna catch up with him fighting the Hulk. I would love to see a thing versus Hulk. Man, you know what I heard? What they was gonna do with the Fantastic Four? They was gonna make the thing a woman. Now that shit would have been hideous. Thing versus Smart Hulk, who would win? I think the Thing and Smart Hulk actually fought, and I think Hulk barely won because this was up against a juiced up Thing, and Hulk still won, but barely. Spider Man versus Unicron. Get the what? Doomsday versus Dormammu. Mm, if Doomsday is susceptible to magic, Dormammu. Goku, I love him, but there are like 5 million different versions of Superman. Yeah, yeah, they got all these different versions of Superman, but only got one Goku. Like, who would win, Power Man or Galactus? Like, what? Yeah, yo, you being facetious. Power Man or Galactus? Like, that would be Galactus. I mean, Galactus versus Luke Cage is probably one of the biggest mismatches in the history of fiction and history of anybody's thought. Uh, Ashton Jackson said, "Your thoughts on the?" Oh yeah, I already answered that. I said, as long as it's good, as long as it's good. The Thing as a woman is corny as fuck. The Thing is an actual gender fixed male character. I can't imagine a female Thing that would be corny as fuck. Man, it's like when they bulked up She Hulk to look like a man, and then they had Thor fall in love with her anyway. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Yeah, but yeah, that would be corny as fuck. The Thing did beat Grey Hulk in the comics. Oh, okay. But Green Hulk whooped his ass. Hmm. Yeah, because Grey Hulk is a weaker version of the Hulk. Okay. I will compare Kingpin versus Bane. That might actually be a closer matchup, actually. I mean, the venom that Bane injects himself with might give him the edge, but and they say the Kingpin look fat, but he's not fat. He's like 5% body fat. He's just heavily muscled. So that's what makes him like so strong as far as street level. Uh, but it's like the only reason why he ever like kind of went toe to toe with Spider Man is because Spider Man pulls his punches. Like he fucked Kingpin up one time. Like he made Kingpin his bitch. Two Face is a realistic character though. Lots of them Batman characters are misplaced Dick Tracy like characters, mafia adaptable, NYC gangster base. Yeah, Bane is a dope character. DC did their thing when designing Bane. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember the classic comic book covered Nightfall when Bane broke the bat. Green Goblin versus Deathstroke. Hmm. Now, Green Goblin is an enhanced human and very maniacal. Deathstroke is a very skilled fighter killer who has gone against superpower beings and has a healing factor. I would probably have to give the victory to Deathstroke. Now, if it were the Green Goblin with the Carnage symbiote, ain't no motherfucking way. Because I remember when the Green Goblin got the Carnage symbiote and was the Red Goblin. Wow. I'm talking about wow. There's a picture of Fat Joe and Big Pun online that looked like two Wilson Fisk. Yeah, but they were actually fat. I need the MCU to bring us PS5 Evil Venom and stop that Joker anti-hero. Yeah, yeah. I don't have high hopes for Venom: The Last Dance, the Venom movie that's about to come out, because I believe they gave away their key scene in the film where the Venom symbiote took over a horse. I think that's the key scene. I think that the villain is gonna be garbage. I think Carnage is a much better villain, and they didn't even do that good with Carnage. That Carnage killed by Eddie Brock. Like what? Carnage can't die that way by being eaten by Venom. Get the fuck out of here. Green Goblin versus the Joker. Yeah, because the Green Goblin is kind of like the Joker of Marvel. Green Goblin versus the Joker. Hmm, that's a tough one. If it was a straight up melee, it would be the Green Goblin. No, the symbiote god versus Spike versus Superman. Superman will always find a way to beat people, even though the symbiote god, like, and no, the symbiote god is pretty powerful. Yeah. Slade from Teen Titans is also a dope character. Yep. Yeah, that rivalry he had with Robin was classic. Check this out: Sandman versus Clayface. Hmm. Sandman versus Clayface. Oh wow. I don't know. That might be a stalemate right there. I mean, Sandman. It'll probably be Sandman because I don't think that Clayface can control the clay that's around him. Sandman can control the sand that's around him, thus being able to change his size and change his density as well. So I would probably have to give that one to Sandman. Green Goblin destroys Joker. The only thing Joker has is jokes, guns, and tricks. He can take the Joker out with a high speed hit from his glider. Yeah, not to mention those pumpkin bombs. I really want them to develop the Spider-Man character Cardiac. That would be very dope new story arc for the MCU. Let me see. Yeah, Cardiac. Yeah, looks like a guy in a suit. Yeah, yeah, he looks all right. He looks all right. Chaos King versus Goku. Chaos King. Who is Chaos King? Shoot, it might actually go to Chaos King. Actually, I think I know who you're talking about. Chaos King. Yeah, 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 yeah. I probably have to get out in the Chaos King. The Joker got that psychotic enhanced intelligence. Harry Osborn is kind of vulnerable to psychological manipulation. I think Scarecrow could strategically get with Green Goblin. Iceman versus Iceman. Iceman definitely. Sandman won because Sandman turned into a monster. Yeah. Also, the new Joker. They should not have ever done it. They should not have ever done it. They should have left that. They should have left that version of the Joker in the first Joker film. Arthur Fleck. I thought the movie had a couple things that were good about him. This Joker gave off incel vibes, and I don't like to use the word incel. Like he gave off angry incel vibes. Like he wasn't super intelligent like the Joker. He was just a guy that was just bent on chaos, and he wanted chaos because of the society that he felt like mistreated him. Joker 2 could have done without Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was supposed to be Harley Quinn, didn't she? Remember they had that rumor that Lady Gaga had a penis? Remember that? Man, shoot, ninjas was afraid to say she was cute. The Blob versus Killer Croc. I don't know. How susceptible is the Blob to injury? But I'll probably get that one to the Blob. Since we talking versus, who is the most OP grifter in the Black Manosphere? In the Black Manosphere, within the Black Manosphere, because see, once they start making that money, they start to do shit like disavow the Black Manosphere. Lead attorney is one of them. He was happy to be a part of it at first, but then when he started that money started rolling in, he no longer wanted to be a part of the space. So who's the most OP, or did you mean Drifter? Cause or did you mean Drifter or Grifter? Hmm. Killer Croc versus the Lizard. The Lizard. Spawn versus Deadpool. Ugh. Spawn could get Deadpool, but Deadpool will probably comedically find his way out of the fight. But who is the most OP grifter in the Black Manosphere right now? Hmm. If we're talking about final boss level, the most OP grifter in the Black Manosphere. Angry Man has also disavowed the Black Manosphere, so I can't say it's him. Obsidian is no longer on YouTube, but he still claims Black Manosphere. O'Shea disavowed the Black Manosphere. Mediocre tutorials and reviews disavowed the Black Manosphere. Lead attorney disavowed the Black Manosphere. Dennis Sperling still somewhat participates. So I couldn't tell you that. I don't have an answer for you. But if we're talking grifter, because that means that they're making money, and no one has really come out the Black Manosphere really making a lot of money like that since I would say Kevin Samuels. Willem Dafoe could have played a better Joker, but gave an origin to him becoming such. Uh, yeah, Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is old as fuck right now, though. I mean, he did that Green Goblin and that Spider Man, and he did insist on doing his own stunts. It pissed me off. Ant Man beat Kang in the Quantum Mania movie. Let me tell you something. They never want a black man to look too strong in the films. Like War Machine, that motherfucker is now well, he's now a paraplegic, and then they switched him out with a female scroll. Uh, Captain America is a virtue signaler. Black Panther is dead. Yeah, the way Ant Man beat Kang should not have happened. Period. I mean, I said, bro, Spawn would destroy Deadpool. That would, yeah. Like I said, he have to comedically get his way out of it. But Spawn fucking Deadpool up. Batman versus Craven the Hunter. Oh shit! Wow. Batman versus Craven the Hunter. Batman with prep time. I give it to Batman. I'll give it to Batman with prep time. Batman can beat anybody with prep time. The Blob has thick rubber skin, so attacks can't affect him. Yeah, I told you, the Blob versus Killer Croc. I give it to the Blob. Honestly, I honestly believe if America would legalize prostitution and tax pussy, it would lower school shootings to recover the economy. Let me tell you something. All they got to do is legalize weed nationwide. That would be a booming economy for any state. Legalize weed at the federal level. I mean, prostitution, that's on you guys. You know, shoot. Then it wouldn't be seen as prostitution, but any exchange of monetary goods or money for sex, that's prostitution. Cable versus Iron Man. Cable versus Iron Man. I give it to Iron Man. Coach Lamont was good. See you down there. Short 313 is actually a really good one. Batman. Okay. Yeah, I can see Cable and Iron Man. They miss a lot of good stuff with Bishop and Cable. Yeah. Kang was putting other beats on him too and still lost. Godzilla versus Goku Ultra Instinct. Godzilla knocked out Superman, so it makes sense that he will win against Goku. Yeah. Yeah, he knocked out Superman. I don't know. Goku would, oh man, a giant dinosaur. Oh shit. Let me try to be friendly with him. I think Goku would finish him a lot faster. I mean, they be fighting those giant ass animals all the goddamn time, but Godzilla is on another level. Spawn is a cousin of Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage, and Hell Suit his symbiotic spinoff. That's what happened with the magic of Todd McFarlane. Yeah. Gorilla Grodd versus Professor X. Because both of them are telepaths. Because I know you're not talking about physical. Uh, Gorilla Grodd versus Professor X. I would probably have to say Professor X. Yeah, I would have to say Professor X. Professor X is an Omega level mutant. That's why I say that. If you're talking about mind shit, yeah. If Cyclops came into the MCU, who would you want to play him? If Cyclops came to the MCU, hmm, who would I want to play Cyclops? I would have to say a white man because I'm tired of seeing all the race swapping shit when they got characters of different ethnicities that they could already use. Lex Luthor versus Professor X. Professor X. Lex Luthor doesn't have any superpowers. I mean, he has the power of money, but I mean, when you got a motherfucker that can probe your mind like that, Psych is the only fan model. You talking about Psylocke? man, I used to see Psylocke in the comics. Man, they used to draw her so fine. I was like, God damn. Henry Cavill is Cyclops. Oh, okay, yeah, but they already showed Henry Cavill as Wolverine, like as a Wolverine variant. Superman 1,000,000 versus Doctor Manhattan. Superman 1,000,000. I mean, Doctor Manhattan is pretty powerful, but Superman 1,000,000 is on like probably greater than Doctor Manhattan level. Shoot. Although Henry Cavill wouldn't be a bad choice as Cyclops. Like, they were talking about like he could be all kinds of characters. He could be Captain Britain. Shoot. You know what though? You know what would be a slap in the face of DC if Henry Cavill got cast as Sentry or Hyperion. Captain America, the Flash, bro. Listen to these three words right here: infinite mass punch. Infinite mass punch. That would be such a mismatch. It would be ridiculous. I want them to have Black Panther son to come back from the future like Cable did and become the MCU's new Black Panther instead of that girl. Man, let me tell you something. My brother in law's wife, um, was saying how that Shuri wasn't very believable as the Black Panther character. Because how you gonna convince me this 120-pound girl can beat up anybody? And then what pissed me off about Shuri's Black Panther in the MCU is all of a sudden she knows how to fight. Soon as she took the soon as she took the serum that supposedly made her stronger than her brother. And it all of a sudden she had the ability to fight. And that shit didn't make no sense. But Captain has infinite energy. Infinite mass punch. That's all I'm gonna say. Reverse Flash versus Reverse Flash. The Reverse Flash. Quicksilver has a chance if they are in the Marvel universe. But if they have the power of the Speed Force on their side, Quicksilver doesn't have a chance. They need to make a mutant movie about the Morlocks and the Marauders. Yeah, say Ratchet. That'll be very interesting. Instead of making them like stale characters, you make them Ratchet. Yeah, that'll be a very Metallo versus Colossus. 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 Let me see. Unless Metallo has this level of strength that is incomparable. Metallo. Because the only thing that Metallo is good for is nullifying Superman with his kryptonite glow. Bionic psychology. Metallo can change his body into any weapon or gadget. Self sustenance. As a cyborg, Metallo doesn't eat, drink, or breathe. Flight. Metallo, okay. Energy projection, other powers. Metallo also has superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and durability. Is impervious to pain, can project holograms, and is immortal. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. This smoke show definitely turned out like I said it would. No smoke. And I extended the offer of hitting the link to the guys who to the guys who have smoked, but obviously they don't, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want this smoke show to fail. I don't want it to. For the record, none of the Marvel Speed series is fucking with DC. Mm, yeah, no, not for real. I will second that. I want to see the Inhumans versus someone. Shoot, you saw it in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. The way they did Black Bolt was just fucking stupid. But that just comes from inconsistent writing. I'm going to tell you what his power is so you can nullify it, Scarlet Witch. Like, the fuck out of here with that. All of the descendants of the techno organic virus are pretty solid characters. Okay. Uh, TLA Final Boss Edition versus MOT. I'm sorry, no one verbally punched you in the face. Black Bolt versus Black Canary. Black Bolt. And let me tell you why Black Bolt. Black Bolt can't even whisper without destroying someone. Something. Black Canary can actually talk, and she has to induce her powers. That shit stays with Black Bolt. Black Bolt would whisper Black Canary's skin off. Ben Affleck Protein Batman versus Robert Pattinson Emo Batman. I'll probably have to give it to Affleck's Batman. What about the Riddler versus the Chameleon? Chameleon just seems more like a fighter. Black Bolt is an underrated, very powerful character. Yeah, he whispers. That's it. If he whispers, that's it. Except for when you go against World War Hulk. When World War Hulk is so angry, he said, "I don't want to hear you whisper. I want to hear you scream." I was like, "Shit." All right, man. I think that's enough. That's enough for tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming through. I mean, nobody wants to just you. I know. I guess nobody wanted to give me smoke tonight. Yeah, so I guess I have to continue to grow this audience so this smoke show can actually mean something. But what does hold meaning with me is the fact that you guys keep coming through. Gambit versus Bullseye. Gambit is outside of his mutant power is a regular human being. Bullseye has perfect aim. Um so I would probably if Bullseye is pretty agile and dodges the energy charge cards, I will have to probably give the victory to Bullseye. Poison Ivy versus Miss America. You ain't talking about America Chavez, are you? Poison Ivy, if she could somehow poison, what's her name? Cyclops decides to take out the shades, is over. Yep. They even got a version of Cyclops that is a mega level. Let's see. Let's see. Said no, the Riddler would take over also. Before you go tell me, Deadpool versus Jada Pinkett. Jada, what the fuck you talking about? Jada got that shit all day, man. All right. Gant Jada would blow far. Gambit is actually a mega level. He had a piece of his brain removed to control his powers. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, Poison Ivy has this in the bag. What the fuck can Chavez do besides open portals? Yeah, scream and open portals. He had Mr. Sinister remove it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So without that, he couldn't control his power, and he might fuck some people up. What up, Chaos Rain? Yeah, I'm about to head out though. I'm about to head out. Another smokeless show. Uh, really appreciate you guys coming through tonight. It's not. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. 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 I'm back to just rebuilding. Some people did pull their support, and all I gotta say to those people is fuck them. Fuck you. You didn't belong here anyway. You faked it with me, but that shit's coming around one day. Rambo versus the Punisher. The Punisher. Mr. Sinister is grimy and he's smart as hell. Usually the only one smart enough to fix whatever mess he started. LOL. Yeah, yeah. Frank Castle got that all day. So anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for coming through tonight. And yeah, I will hit you guys back up tomorrow night. Any content ideas that you have for me, my email address is on this YouTube channel's about section. So hit me up then. Thank you for coming through once again. Long live the habitual line steppers and Kev we trust. Uh, till the next time. Peace.